You know, a lot of people in this world don't realize that we all being used at one point in our life. And it goes so deep that not only can people use you, but you can use yourself. Your own mind can use you. When your mind thinks a lot and it starts fucking with you and you wonder why you thinking crazy things, that's the mind fucking with you. But who is the mind really fucking with? Is it really fucking with you? Is those thoughts running through your head really harming you? I'm starting to realize in life now it's good to ask good questions that people don't ask. Because asking a lot of questions is the way that you find out about yourself as well. We look into the mirror, we know we have a body. So we think we the body. We don't even know what we really is, you can't see. And what we really is come through this body, through some eyeballs as vision and eyesight. But it's unseen that's causing this eyesight from behind our eyes. This video here gonna be about attachments. We get attached to a lot of things in our life, and it's hard to pull away from people, places, or things. People, places, and things can become attachments, and they hard to pull away from. Very hard to pull away from. But you know what? Some people think that you always have to see things to believe it. In the unseen world, you don't have to see it to believe it. It's already there. In the physical world, you have to see it to believe it. I give you an example. You ever have somebody always telling you something and they don't do it? So when they see you again and they say, hey man, you know I'm finna go da 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 da. First thing you're gonna say is, well, I believe it when I see it. Because you always see them talk, but you never see no action. In the physical world, that matters. In the unseen world, you don't have to see it to believe it. But it's happening. And one thing that happens in the spiritual world that we can't see is the same thing that happens to a person when you ask them questions they never heard before. It sends their mind all over the place, but not really able to connect with nothing. But the fact that the mind going all over the place from one question shows you the power of a question. A heartfelt question from the soul to a person who never heard such a question, that their mind start running all over the place. Not in worry, not in panic, but almost in a like curious way to find an answer that ain't being located. That's a way of washing the mind and the heart clean and expanding it. Because now you open up space, more space for something that you don't know to happen. Once you stop worrying about that, damn, I don't even know this. Life's beautiful, man, when you ask the right questions. Because when you ask the right questions, that's a way of busting up attachments. Asking the right questions can break up powerful attachments in the unseen world. Asking the right questions can break all the powerful attachments in the unseen world. If you feel trapped, ask yourself, what is it that's making me feel trapped? What is it that's really trapped? Is it really me or something else that's trapped? Right there, that burst up the fact that you're being trapped, because the questions themselves is bursting open new possibilities and as to why you was trapped. And when you ask that, what is it that's making me feel trapped? You go from the why am I being trapped to what is it that's making me feel trapped? Now you're going past the trap to the source of the trap and what really is making you feel this way. Is it the trap or is it something that's unseen? Is the trap connected to my ego making me feel this way? Good questions can shut down and break up attachments. Good questions. That's why they always ask people, when you have problems or a relationship, go see a psychiatrist. A lot of people don't. They think they can drink a little wine, smoke a little joint, and let the day go by or whatever, and they over it. And then realizing they never really ask themselves the right questions, that now they have to go to a psychiatrist to ask the right questions. And then they end up falling back to themselves, losing their mind, or actually going to a point where they actually sit down and have to ask themselves the right question from trial and error. Life's so beautiful because it prepares itself even with things that happen. If you can't force somebody to do something, eventually they'll come around and maybe ask about it, want to know about it, or you'll just see them doing it after years of not seeing them, because life eventually teaches itself. People eventually come to learn things themselves if no one ever taught them. See how life is? You can be attached to a certain way of something being taught. Like, well, he know these things because he has a parents. He's attached to his mom and his dad. Okay, well, but this person over here, he knows things because he's attached to books. He reads a lot of books. He don't have parents. He's a foster. You know what I mean? Or he grew up an orphan. You know what I mean? Like, you can be attached to mind frames. A mind frame is something that you can't see, but you can see the way a person moves. And the way a person moves tell you the mind frame that they're in. A lot of my videos might seem like they go all over the place. I speak in circles. And people hear what they're supposed to hear. I understand and I understand and I comprehend this right now. I overstand it. A lot of things I say in my videos, I actually go back and play my videos and I listen to myself and I be like, wow, I can't believe I said that. Wow. Because when you get to speaking in circles and just coming from the heart, a lot of things is not really off of memory. A lot of things is off of the fact that there's a thought popped up, let me do a video on it. And I just go to expressing, contemplating and trying to find a way and looking pretty and beautiful before you get on camera. Some things, I just don't do. I do things from scratch. Spend time. Some of y'all see me with food that I'm eating. A lot of y'all see me with my shirt off, my hair exposed, because I usually keep my head covered. Some of y'all see me with a joint in my hand, a blunt, smoking marijuana, or whatever, a little piece in the screen, a little smoke. Y'all got certain videos of me with food crumbs on my beard and my nose, or my hair sticking up, or I'm looking rough. I just enjoy life and I live life as is. It's like, why focus on trying to look beautiful every day when you should be able to feel beautiful? And when you can feel beautiful, well, you don't even have to walk past a mirror. Most times people is in a mirror. It's not even for their face. Most people are in the mirror because of they have to do their hair in the morning. Put lotion on their face and stuff after they wash their face. But other than that, most people look in the mirror in the morning to do their hair. So when people don't wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and do their hair, the ones that do stare in the mirror and look in their hair, them the ones that's, they don't really know themselves like that. They worry about their physical body. That physical body not always important, but it's that beauty that's inside you. But when you feel beautiful, you know what I mean? You're gonna act that way. Probably not even know you got something on your face until somebody let you know you got something wrong with you. And you know you was in the mirror or whatever, and then you look in the mirror or whatever, and you worry about how you look and stuff like that going out there because you focus on your physical body. But most people go in the mirror and they looking there and they put they doing their hair. Other than that, yeah, learn how to ask the right questions. That's my way of breaking up attachments mentally and spiritually. Ask the right questions and you'll burst through a lot of problems that you have. It's even good to question other spirits. You'll be surprised.